Hey everyone, Seth Campbell here. Welcome back to Segway Plays Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. In the last episode, we finished up all our business in Dragon Roost Cavern, except, of course, for defeating the final boss, which is a staple of Zelda dungeons. We got the big key, however, that opens this door. We also learned that that boss is a creature who is messing with Valu's tail, which is causing the Great Dragon to be very angry and irritable and not listen to the Rito and cause all sorts of trouble on this island. So, we better put a stop to that. I do want to mention, I don't remember if I mentioned this before, but the ambient noise you're hearing, I don't know if you can necessarily call it music, but sort of the wind sound and the little drums and is another sort of musical throwback. In fact, I think it's the exact sounds used in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in the Dodongo's Cavern area. Well, let's see here. Well, that must be Valu's tail, and I can see why he might have trouble getting it out if it has that hook at the end. So if that's the tail, then that must mean... Uh-oh. Yep, this monstrosity is the creature that is tormenting Valu by, I guess, pinching his tail. Kind of petty, honestly, but... This is Goma, another recurring boss with a lot of different forms in the Legend of Zelda series. Now, there are a couple things I want to mention. One is that this boss, like a lot of bosses in this game, though not all, is essentially a big version of an enemy you find in the dungeon, in this case, the Magtails. The other thing is that this game is... I mean, not quite unique, I guess, because there are some other games that do this, but each boss has its own separate musical theme instead of just boss music, which is something I really like, and I feel like the themes really fit the bosses and the battles very well. I'm going to talk about that in a moment as well. But anyway, we can see we can target this guy, but he's... Well, I guess we just got buzzed by the King of Red Lions. A mighty enemy stands before you. Even in the face of such danger, however, you would be wise to change your perspective and to see what is around you. It is important to get a firm grasp of your surroundings and see what you can use to swing the battle in your favor. Yes, swing. Like, for example, that hook. Looks like we could... Now, are we not doing the exact same thing to Valu that we're mad at Goma for doing? I mean, I guess it's for his own good in the long run, but still. Valu doesn't know that. Can't be pleasant. But yeah, so we just brought an entire rock layer down on Goma's body, and it's now cracking. And so, ow. And so, we got to do that again. Sorry about this, Valu. Bam. Now, when I was talking about the music fitting, this one in particular, because isn't it that melody? Do ra do ra do ra da, da. It's kind of almost like the grapple swing in terms of its contour, honestly. Can we do this here? No, we can't. Okay, he just closes it. Closes the eye. I thought maybe we could save ourselves a bit of pain, speaking of pain. And it also, funnily enough, kind of the music fits the sounds he's making there as he's trying to work up the strength to pull his claw. This is an easy boss, guys. It's just that I'm trying to do commentary, I guess. It kind of fits that melody again. So, Koji Kondo, you are an absolute genius, my friend. The way he represents different aspects of the game through music is incredible. Well, we've totally broken the ornate exoskeleton, and now we see that this guy really is just one giant magtail. But now that he has been relieved of his exoskeleton, he is much faster, and that sheet of rock we were using to our advantage is gone. So we can use Valu's tail to swing away and out of danger, but it's not going to hurt him anymore. So, like any fantasy game boss battle, go for the eyes, or in the Legend of Zelda's case, the eye. Now, how can we pull something towards us? Yank it with the grappling hook. And then, the eye's right in front of you, you have a sword. Now, I'm going to repeat that bit, you have a sword, because it seems obvious. It's particularly easy to get him there. When I was a kid, I didn't think to use the sword. I thought you had to use the grappling hook. And so, I would just constantly hit him in the eye with the grappling hook, and that makes this battle take so much longer than it needs to. That looks painful. Well, this looks like more than a piece of heart, and indeed it is. You got a heart container. Your life energy has increased by 1, plus your life gauge has been replenished. So we now have 4 hearts worth of stamina instead of just 3. And then there's a little hurricane in the middle here, and if you listen to this sound, if you've played The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, that should sound familiar. But I'll say no more about it. Link! Well, Prince Kamali, don't you have something you want to say? I heard everything from Medley. Link, thank you so much. I'm sorry I mistrusted you. I hope I can be like you someday, Link. You will, Kamali. I just know it. Right, Link? So, Link, here. I want you to take this, Link. Giving you the thing I value most will give me the courage I need to stand up to bad things. We got Din's Pearl. That's convenient because that's exactly what the King of Red Lion sent us to look for. This is the gem that the Doritos claim was passed down from the great goddess. The great Valu is grateful to you, Link. Oh. Use the wind god's wind? That's what he said, but I don't understand. I wonder what it means. The wind god's wind. I wonder if what he's talking about has anything to do with the wind shrine that's through that tunnel. Oh, I almost forgot. The great Valu also names you, Link, a true hero. I agree with him. As far as we're concerned, Link, you really are a hero. Well, I'm going to go and visit Valu. I'll come and see you sometime with the best pair of wings ever. Hey, Prince Kamali! Thanks so much, Link. See you again someday. Well, we have managed to sort out the problems the Rito were having with the great Valu, which is excellent. Now, I wonder, can we talk to... Yes, we can. It would seem that Ganon sent those monsters to this place. But that would mean... There is no time to lose. We must depart at once for the place where the next pearl sleeps. We sail to the south. Unfortunately, we cannot depart until the wind blows to the south. It would be a fatal mistake to set sail under an unstable breeze. I have heard legends that tell of a wind god who once resided on this island. Have you heard nothing of him? Well, as a matter of fact, we did hear something of him. Something about a shrine through this tunnel. And there it is. Well, that's something. There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. Directions and a god of wind. I wonder. You learned the Wind's Requiem. Yep, that's a mighty nice breeze. The name's Zephos. I'm the god of winds. So, you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For a beginner, you got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up? Well, it gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, wind can be a good thing or a very bad thing. You want an example of it being a bad thing? Then you should see my brother. It saddens me to say that my brother Cyclos is miffed about his monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. So if you encounter any cyclones at sea, just ask my brother for me, will you? And that is my request for you. Don't drive like my brother. Okay. Well, there is a bombable rock here. Unfortunately, it is too far away to bring any of these bomb flowers to. So we can't do anything with that at the moment. Now, before we go, however, there are a couple little things I want to take care of. First, there's this guy. Listen, man, you're not one of those native islanders, are you? What gives it away? The clothing, the lack of wings, what? Now, there's something back in the Rito living quarters that we can do. It is up here. First, let's go back here, see if there's anything interesting, because storage rooms usually have good stuff. Of course, this being inside a living quarters, you can't use your sword. No, I guess there's nothing. Okay. Well, anyway, this gentleman here Well, now, I've not seen your young face before. Nope, don't believe so. You wouldn't be here in response for our posting for some part-time help, would you? No? No. Well, too bad for us, I guess. Can't say I'm happy to hear that. With everyone out patrolling the island at night, we've been a bit short-handed. Okay, what the heck. Are you looking for work? Yeah. Ooh, excellent. That's good. But first, to see if I can use you or not, I need to give you a little test. Just a small one. Match the seal on the envelope with the same icon on the shelf and throw the letter onto that shelf. Real easy. Simple. Use a control stick to select the shelf and press A to throw a letter. Like I said, simple. Is that clear? Yep. Before time runs out, you have to sort at least 10 letters. Give it your best shot. Yeah, here we go with another minigame. This one, letter sorting. Okay, seems simple. But like most minigames, you have to play it multiple times. And oh boy, does it go from simple to being really difficult faster than you expect. Anyway. So, yep, you just move to it and press A. Fortunately, Link's aim is much better than mine, and he does not miss. It's just a matter of making sure you get the right window. There you go. 19. Easy, right? 19 letters. Great. Good. Terrific. You pass. Okay. Now you get 1 rupee for every 2 letters, so that comes to a grand total of 9 rupees. Am I right? Come back anytime. I mean it. Anytime. The more letters you sort, the more you learn. Not a bad deal. For both of us. Okay, yeah. Hey, you ready for work? You already understand what you need to do, am I right? Okay, if you can get 20 or more letters, you'll get some nice financial gain. Go ahead and get started. Okay, yes, so you can see the stakes are getting ramped up a little bit. It's random, but if you get multiple of the same one in a row, it really helps. $24. Okay, that's pretty good. That's 24 letters. Splendid. Super. Your salary this time is 1 rupee per letter. So I need to pay you 24 rupees. Come by any time. I mean it, any time. The better you do, the higher salary will become. That's economics. Oh, I don't have space for more rupees. Yeah, Now, I wonder, is this the point? Does he need some work? If you can sort 25 letters or more, your salary will really jump. I mean it. I think this is what I've been waiting for, but I'm not sure. But 25 is really difficult. Oh, no. It's easy to get up to the cusp of it, but 22 letters. Well, your salary is 1 rupee per letter. You get 22 rupees. Okay, I want to see if I can do this because I believe there's a special reward for getting 25. Yes! Just barely. 25 letters! You have amazing coordination! Seriously, I'm stupefied, incredulous. We veterans do this all day long, and even we have a hard time reaching that amount. I've got to give you more money, got to. 3 rupees per letter comes to 75 rupees. How's that sound? Hey, your name wouldn't happen to be Link, would it? It is, isn't it? I thought you looked like the lad the chieftain was talking about. In that case, I should have expected you to be able to pull off something like this. I've heard all about you. Yes, I sure have. You've had a rough time, Link. I feel bad for asking you to help us. But hey, things are looking up. Our new helper's just arrived. Maybe you can give him some advice the next time you come by. Yes, especially because we did not get any rupee gain out of any of that. But, so if we leave, well, first we can come out here and talk to these guys. It appears that the great Valu is in much better spirits. Maybe we'll have our annual Birdman contest after all. Okay, well, he's gone. And then there's this guy. Kogali, I believe his name is. I hate him. Not for any simple reasons, and not for reasons I'll be able to explain for quite some time. But let's just say I hate him. We used to have such nice breezes blowing through here. Now the air is crazy. I'm positive the strange winds are a result of the wind god's anger. See, there's an important shrine below here that got broken, and now we're paying the price. What cursed luck. Yeah, we'll get back to that guy. But now we're here, and wouldn't you know it? It's this guy. Hey, man, I'm the new part-timer. Green clothes and a green hat? Pardon me for asking, but you're Link, aren't you? Yeah. Aha! I knew it! You're a legend among the part-timers here. I really admire you, man. Just once, I'd love to see the legendary 25-letter sort. Do your best, man. Yeah, here we go. Again. No! $24 and a miss. Oh, 24 letters. Man, you must be bushed. Can't wait to see you try again, though. Okay. Look, man, I have a big favor to ask of you. You have just got to show me the legendary 25-letter sort. Please? So what do you say, man? Okay. Seriously? Okay, I'm probably, I don't know how many tries this is going to take me. So if it takes more than one, I'm going to speed it up and play some music of my own composition for your entertainment while we wait for me to finally stop screwing up. $26 and an error. Okay, we got it. Oh my gosh, 26 letters. Amazing, man. I'm so impressed. Seriously, man. I gotta tell my mom back home about all this. I just gotta. I've got a favor to ask of you, man. I'm still new here, so I'm not allowed to leave. So would you mind putting this letter to my mom in the post box for me? Thanks a lot, man. You accepted a note to Mom. It's so sad you could almost cry. Keep it in your delivery bag until you find a post box to drop it in. I guess I could just throw it in here with all the other letters, but I just can't bring myself to do it. It's against the rules, man. I mean, the guy's homesick. I don't know, why the game feels a need to mock him even further. That said, he is a mailman. He should be able to do it himself. But anyway, we know where a post box is. And so you're wondering, I can hear you out there wondering, did we really do all that just to get a letter to send to this guy's mother? Ka-chunk, power. This post box is near Dragon Roost Island. Postage is only 5 rupees. Do you wish to send this now? Yes. Your parcel has hereby been accepted for delivery. Thank you for using the Island Postal Service. We appreciate your business. Yes, we can mail things, and there's usually a cost to doing so, but anyway, I want to see different beetle shop ships have different inventories. I want to see if this beetle has anything of interest to us. And I wish he would slow down because I can't swim for very long before I die. Okay, cut him off at the corner. Cut him off at the corner. Gotcha. Is my bait bag still full? Yes, okay. Sorry, Beetle, I have no use for you after all. Fortunately, he's miraculously back up by the front of the island. Now we need to sail south, and we need the wind to face south, so if we play the wind's requiem, or conduct it to an invisible, the bleeding choir invisible, as John Cleese once said, we can change the direction of the wind. Now, this is something that I really prefer about this version as opposed to the HD remastered Wii U version. Is in that one, it essentially just gives you a compass and you choose the direction, and you have to essentially you press left and right on the control stick to just go from one to the other. In this game, it gives you a top-down view of Link, so you can see which way he's facing. And you press the control stick in the direction you want the wind to blow. So if you want it to blow south, you press the control stick down. I don't know why they felt the need to change this. People seem split on it. I strongly prefer this system. I feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This didn't need fixing, and it annoys me in the HD remaster, honestly. Because I got so used to playing it this way, and okay, it's over Link's head, so you know which way he's facing, and then you just press. But it was not to be. But anyway, we are now ready to set sail. The wind is facing south, and we have defeated the boss. We have gotten Din's Pearl, and we've helped out the local post office while we were at it. So, I think that's enough for one episode. So if we wrap things up here, we will set sail for the south in the next episode. And then our adventure will really be kicking into high gear. And I'll talk about that when I see you then.